All right, we're back home. This is a shipment I was waiting for the last, I don't know, 2 months or so. When I was in Japan, January, I actually ordered this piece from Jetstream, and these are new side skirts. My old side skirts over there in red, those are Toyoshima Craft, and they look great, but I feel like there are so many people with the same style side skirt because so many people replicate that side skirt. So I bought some Jetstream ones when I was in Japan, and I said, maybe I should just do an unboxing video just for kicks. And then on the right there, that little box, that's actually a new canister. That's a new charcoal canister straight from Mazda, because my old one is a little bit saturated. I mean, it's like 25 years old. I don't think it's doing its job. And I actually placed it under my car in my last, 2-3 videos. I did like a quick how to do that, but I'll show you how the charcoal canister looks like when it's brand new. Bam. The new charcoal canister looks exactly like your old one. But it's not saturated with fuel. So I'm gonna drop this thing in, and hopefully it cuts down the emissions a little bit, because I can smell fuel coming out of the old one. Actually smelling at my garage a little bit. So we'll see. Let's see if this works. And if it doesn't, it's fine. I mean, just the smell's outside and it's not really bothering me, but I figured if this is available, might as well buy it. All right, so let's unbox the side skirt. All right, I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. I'm very good at doing this with one hand. So when I was in Japan at Corns, I was debating on getting this thing. And then the homie, he goes by Street Page on Instagram. He has that Arizona colored one, not the one in Florida, but the one in Japan. He has a Rocket Bunny kit, and it's a pretty cool looking car. I did a video on that when I was in Japan. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's probably 5 videos back. And he has this, or he has, oh, he does, he didn't change it. So when I was there, I was like, dude, what freaking side skirts are those? And he said, Jetstream. He actually had a lot of Jetstream parts on his car, so I told him, I'm like, I want a freaking pair of those things, because my Toyoshima ones right there, they're all right. I mean, I ordered those about 1.5 years ago when I didn't know anything about Miatas, and that was pretty much the only side skirt I found online that seemed like I could get in time for SEMA. And I ordered all my parts in like a month. My body kit, all my Mazda parts, my hard top. I could go on, but we're doing an unboxing right now. That's another video for another day. All right, hopefully nothing's broken, because this came straight from Japan. There's probably coronavirus attached to this right now, so whatever. All right, put this guy to the side here, and I'm gonna unwrap this real quick because I can't do this with with a camera in my hand. So if you guys want to order this, here's the receipt: 32,835 yen. So it's about, give or take a few dollars, like $328 plus shipping. Shipping cost me about $250-ish. The problem with ordering things from Jetstream is, can you guys guess? Stock. They don't keep anything in stock. They actually make these things to order. So you order it, you wait a few months, and then you get your product. It's very typical for Japan to do that because they don't have a lot of space, so they can't really stock a lot of these products because they just really don't have space. So here it is. There's our side skirt, and let's compare it with the original side skirts. These are about 1 inch, and these ones are about 3/4 of an inch. So you have a 1/4 inch difference. And then this actually hugs the body a little bit because I could feel the contour right here. There's a little bit of a contour. Let's see if I could show you that. See what I mean? It's contoured, which is pretty nice because the Toyoshima Craft one, it's just flat. So it just lays straight on the bottom of the rocker, but I mean, I'm not saying that's bad, it's just a different design. I still like the Toyoshima Craft, but there are so many people with these pieces that, you know, someone could mistake it as a replica. I mean, you guys know I don't have replicas, so not a big deal, and I don't care. So there you go. That's my GoPro going. So that's the side profile of the Jetstream and the Toyoshima Craft. So slightly shorter. All right, so if I go down the ground right here, you can see the difference on the two. The right-hand side is the Jetstream, and the left-hand side is your Toyoshima Craft. So it's a lot lower. I'm gonna have to redo my bracketry, I'm assuming, but we'll see. Hopefully not, but if I have to, then I have to. All right, so from this angle, you can see the differences between the two. The Toyoshima Craft is a little bit more rounded. The Jetstream kicks out on the end right here a little bit more, it flares out more. But I think the Toyoshima Craft pops out a little bit more. You see that? It's a lot wider. The Jetstream, not as much. So it depends on your style. I'm gonna try out the Jetstream because I have the Toyoshima Craft, and if the Toyoshima Craft looks better, then I'll put it back on. If not, we'll put it on the other car. No biggie. I mean, these are both, they're gonna be painted the same color, so I could actually swap in and out. The only bad part is the side plate right here that I made. This is actually like the side splitter. It's, it's already drilled with the proper holes for my setup right now, so I'm gonna have to make new holes on the Jetstream one. Jetstream one already comes with holes. See that? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and a few more up there. And this right here, this is a cool spot right here. This is kind of like a pilot hole. This is where your fender bolt. So when you look under your front fenders, there's actually a 10mm hex, and that's where you bolt that in. So you can't really fuck it up because then that's kind of like, hey, this is where you start. So when you're putting this thing on, it's easy to figure out how to line it up. And that's pretty much it. New parts for today, and I've been waiting for this forever. So this weekend, I'm gonna fit this thing, and then I'm gonna send it out to Felix, my painter, and have him color match it. Before we end the night, I wanna kind of test fit this and see how it looks, just for kicks. Okay. So this guy is gonna go as such, and looks pretty good. Let's see if my jack will hold this up for us. Not holding it up, but I guess doing something. There you go. So it's a bit far out there. So it lines up right there and then right there. So it's a little bit more squarey than the Toyoshima Craft ones, and it does go down a little bit. So it's gonna be a little bit different from what you're used to, but I think it'll look good after it's painted. It kind of matches the rear diffuser and the other pieces because the rear diffuser is very blocky, and I did that for a reason. So I think it'll match fine. I think it'll look good. And then I just gotta put my plate under, and we should be good. The tricky part is this. This is the bottom of the Rocket Bunny flare, and it's touching the side skirt a little bit. This goes down fairly deep down there, and it's touching the new side skirt. So the side skirt's pretty awesome because it kind of conforms to the body really nicely. So if you have a stock Miata, this would fit really damn nice. I mean, the finish on this skirt is insane. Look at it. When you see good fiberglass, when you look at it from the side, especially flat, you won't see waves, and this thing is smooth as butter. I mean, if you had a black car, you could pretty much just run the gel coat because it's black, it's gloss black. So this weekend, I'm gonna need to work with this. So I only have one choice. I'm gonna have to cut the Rocket Bunny kit down here. So I might bring it up right here, take off the kit, mount the side skirt, and then cut the kit probably here and go all the way out to the back, which isn't a big deal because that's easy. So that's pretty much the side skirt, and that's all I have to do tonight. There's actually nothing else to do tonight because I'm waiting for my charge pipe. So the charge pipe, I'll show you right now. My buddy Eric's actually making it for me because I don't know how to weld nicely, that is. I used to know how to weld. I took welding and machining back in high school, but you know, that only goes so far. So here's what I'm talking about. The charge pipe goes from the bottom of the intercooler outlet right here to the skunk throttle body, and I need that to go up there. It's like a 90 / a little bit of a 45, and then I need to have them make a bung for this guy. This is the Greddy blow valve that I actually restored, and I also need to make a fitting or a bung for the air intake temperature sensor. That's for the MS3 Pro. So lots to do. I'm almost there. The only thing I need to do is those things, and this thing's running, baby. I mean, I added more problems because, well, not problems. I added more work because now I have to fit the side skirt and get it painted. So I have a lot of time. If shit goes down with coronavirus, I can just stay home and wrench, and you guys can just watch. What are you making, Nana?
Steak. Look at that spear.
That's a big ass steak.
I know. At the store it looks small.
Why did you cook 2?
I don't know.
Dude, it's so smoky in here.
Don't look at it.
What happened?
I over-seared it.
You over-seared it. It looks
I
fine.
didn't over-sear it. It's just like I seared it for so long that it cooked through too much. It's okay for Dion, I guess, but like for me.
I like mine well done, so that looks good.
Yeah, I guess.